We have a Mary aspect of our being. We have a Martha aspect of our consciousness. And then we all have the Christ within. The Christ is our divine, inward divinity that is right there as an aspect, again, of our conscious awareness available to heal. Our goal is to tune in and to realize what's alive inside of me. What desires do I have? My oldest nephew, who's now a second year in college, his father is a minister, and he grew up and still is very involved in the church, but he was probably about 12 or 13, and he went through this very shy stage. And so one week I had gone to visit family, and on Sunday I go to church with them, and as they go to a very large church, and after church on Sunday they go out to eat, and lots of people go to the same restaurant. So our family, we all went to this restaurant, and everywhere I looked around there were people from their church. But at our table I could not find, my nephew was nowhere to be found. And so I looked and I asked my sister, I said, "Where is Gavin?" And she pointed, she said, "He's over there." And I looked, and he's sitting with another family. Well, Aunt Darlene has come to visit. Hello. He's over there with another family. So I asked my sister, "Why is he sitting with them?" And she said, "Not long ago, he learned that Mr. So-and-so is a self-made multimillionaire. And since then, he can't seem to get enough of the man. So he's sitting with this man who he's discovered is very, very wealthy." So after lunch, we're back home, and I asked him, I said, "Gavin, why were you sitting with that other family?" And he was right beside this man. I said, "Why were you sitting with that family? Are you thinking you're going to get in on his will?" He said, "Do you think I could?" So that hadn't yet crossed his mind. I said, "I don't know, but why were you sitting there? I'm curious," because he's typically very shy. And what he said astounded me. He said, "I know the way my mama and daddy live." And he said, "And it's okay." But he said, "I don't want to live like that all my life." He said, "I want to live like that man lives." And he said, "And if I want to live like he lives, I need to know how he thinks." Now, isn't that brilliant for a 12-year-old child? And to be so compelling that it drew him out of his shyness enough so that he would go and have a meal with that family, to sit and to expose himself to new ideas, to new ways of being. Desire and discomfort are both avenues that every day as we bring awareness to those areas in our life, each of those are gateways that are asking to bring us and expose us to a new way of being. That we cannot, the same consciousness that creates the problem, just as this young Gavin knew, if this is all I know, this is what I'm going to recreate. And so our desires and our discomfort brings us to that point of saying, I need to place myself in another state of awareness. I need to expose myself to something else. And if I can expose myself to something else, then I am open and I am allowing awareness. If I'm taking my awareness as high and as far as I can take it, and I place myself in that state of openness, then I allow the presence of awareness to begin to heal and reveal and transform. Deepak Chopra offers 3 suggestions for us in how we may do this. And the first one is reflection. The power of reflection. One of the things that I encourage individuals to do is every morning, I love Joni actually shares this with her clients that she works with in hypnosis. She teaches them to dress their spirit in the morning. Don't you just love that? In the morning, before you leave home, to take time, and not only as we dress our body, but to dress and prepare your spirit for today, your day. But at the end of the day, reflection is incredibly powerful. At the end of every day, I have a practice when I go to bed at night and when I lie down, I do a review. And this is the question I now ask myself. Was there anywhere in this day that I blocked the presence of love? That's that simple. Is there anywhere this day that I blocked the presence of love? And as I am lying there, sometimes something may come up, and in my own way, I just ask for healing. Bring greater awareness to that area. I don't ever want to block my capacity to give love or receive love. Reflection every day. The second one is contemplation. The power of contemplation is that it takes us from, we withdraw our attention from the objective world, the things, the people that are happening out here, and we contemplate in a subjective manner. For example, if there's a particular situation that is causing you problems, when you can take time to sit and contemplate and ask yourself, what am I seeking in my life? Is it love? Is it abundance? Is it freedom of expression? Is it peace? Then I begin to contemplate about that state of beingness. When you begin to contemplate on something that is always there, irrespective of any condition, because see, abundance is a state. It doesn't depend on external or conditions. When you begin to contemplate on those states of being, you begin to recognize them everywhere. They begin to show up in your life. Reflection, contemplation, and meditation. Meditation is finding the level of mind, pure awareness that isn't frozen by boundaries, and placing ourselves in that state where we let it make an impression upon us. Awareness is the presence that informs and transforms my life. This week I'm asking you to become aware of your desires. And perhaps how have your desires become frustrated because you've been trying to express them maybe only one way? And yet to go deeper, what is the real desire that is seeking to be expressed through you? To connect with that God quality. And to make the commitment to become more aware of areas of discomfort. Of paying attention. As we've been trained to ignore, we've been trained to suppress our desires. And our society teaches us to just suck it up and keep going. I'm here to ask you to bring awareness to your discomfort. To honor it. And to allow it to lead you to a state of whatever is seeking to be expressed. To reflect, to contemplate, to meditate. And then in that place to allow the presence to wash over us, renewing. And the song I'd like to teach you says, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. Beloved one who art in heaven, hallowed be